Hello all, it is Ragarath back again with another Techtonica update, and this week we have Joey, and he is going to be talking about stack filter inserters that are coming to Techtonica. We've been waiting for stack inserters for absolutely ages, so this is going to be a great one to see. And also, whilst I'm on it, I haven't come out with much videos the last week. I've had a lot of things on in real life, but my efficiency build is starting tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for that as well. Anyway, let's get on and see what Joey has to say today.
Hey, it's Joey from Firehose Games, and of course I'm here with this week's update for Techtonica. We're going to take a closer look at one of the much requested features that are coming with the version 0.3 update Techtonica that we'll see here in a couple months. And we're going to dive into a lot about one very specific feature request as we kind of peel back the onion layers on what's coming with this new update. So we're talking about stack filter inserters today. Again, this is part of the 0.3 update, and I just wanted to clarify some naming that we're going through here for 0.3. We were previously calling this enhanced logistics. We thought enhanced logistics didn't really sum up everything that this update brought in because it's such a quality of life heavy update, but we wanted to make sure people knew that this quality of life stuff was going to make their factories better. So we're going with version 0.3, the factory efficiency update. So if you hear me talk about the factory efficiency update, that is 0.3.
They've been listening to me. They've seen that I'm doing efficiency.
That is the one that's coming next. It's the next major update. We'll also have a content pack, maybe two, depending on our timing between now and launch. So yeah, let's get into the stack filter inserters. This is actually one of the two most requested features that's coming to Techtonica.
Vertical belts, yes. The other one that we really want.
This is something that our community has been asking for since launch. The other one, of course, is vertical belts. That's also coming in the factory efficiency update, and we'll detail those down the line. But today we're talking about stack filter inserters, and these are really going to be a big help for folks who make it late game and really want to nail the logistics and balance for their factories. So here they are in game. You'll see that they have that two-tone, kind of a salmon pink top and a gray bottom.
Yeah, okay, so they've made them pink. And these are really going to help when we're bringing stuff out of our machines. Rather than having 3 or 4 of the current sort of purple filter inserters trying to pull things out at, what do they do at the moment? They do 30 items per minute. Stack filter inserters will enable us to hopefully only have one pulling out what we need from each slot. So we can, if there's 3 items coming out of one machine, then we only need 3 of these inserters rather than the multiple that we've needed before.
This actually created a lot of discussion on the back end here. At Firehose, we talked a lot about what colors we should do. Maybe we should do stripes, maybe we should not. We went with this two-tone look because it blends in, right? It kind of matches the rest of the stuff that we have in game, but the two-tone look also is easy to read at a distance. So you'll be able to see at distance, like, oh, that's my stack filter inserter.
Well, I think they could have
you'll
just
understand
gone for
exactly
pink.
what you're looking at without having to worry about,
but
if
pink
it's too
would have been
close
fine.
to the purple that we have for filter inserters or the green that we had for stack inserters. So this purplish pink top, grayish bottom, that's what we went with for these. I don't know if this is going to be the paradigm moving forward. That's the nice thing about early access games. We might be changing the color down the line for other inserters as we add
this
them.
will also
if we add them. But yeah,
change
that's the
things
look.
up for our
So let's
sushi
talk
belts.
about some stats. So at start, these are just like, I mean, not at start, I mean, throughout use, these are just like the stack inserters, except they have the filter ability, right? So the big deal with these inserters is they make it so that you can select the thing they're pulling out of the machine or pulling out of the chest or off belts, right? That's the deal with the filter inserter. Stack filter inserter works like a stack inserter with the filtration functionality that players need when they get into more complex systems. If they're doing sushi belts or maybe some chest buffering they could be doing, or when they're pulling from the thresher. This system works really well. And the stack filter inserters at start will move up to 3 items per stack, 150 items per minute.
This
that
is
stack
exactly
size,
the
and this
same?
rolled out with 0.2, but the stack upgrades that you get on the tech tree also apply to the stack filter inserter. So you can upgrade this all the way to 12 items per stack at 600 items per minute, and that's actually ripping fast. And if you have it upgraded all the way, you're going to definitely want to use those Mark III belts. Your factory will move very, very quickly, and it's super nice. But that's kind of it for these. But I did want to touch on the stack inserter logic that we improved at 0.2, and that will still be applying to these stack filter inserters now. So if you skipped 0.2, or maybe you're new to the game and you care about this kind of stuff, previously the logic for the stack inserters was a little borked, because if it would sit and wait for specific amounts of each item before it turns. So if, let's pretend that you have a sushi belt, as we talked about before, and it's a mix of, I don't know, plant matter and iron ingot. It's two things, right? It comes in at mixed rates, and let's say that the stack inserter was waiting for 3 items exactly before turning. It wouldn't give up, it would just sit and wait. Let's pretend that it's grabbing those iron ingots, it gets to 2, and then there's a backup. The plant matter takes up the rest of the belt, and then you've got a stall. So that stack inserter would never turn, and eventually, if you had a factory that relied on these sushi belts against stack inserters, you'd be kind of out of luck. Everything would jam up. So in 0.2, we updated that logic so that the stack inserter turns after it waits. Maybe it waits like, I don't know, a second or so. If it doesn't have the resources it needs, it just turns and dumps and then reaches back to the belt. That logic will apply to the stack filter inserter as well. So again, for sushi belt setups, which this one is especially useful for, it won't sit and wait until it gets that 3rd item. It'll dump once necessary, once it reaches that half a second or second threshold that's been coded in on the back end. Those are stack filter inserters. So again, this comes in this update, the factory efficiency update, because of you guys, the feedback site. So feedback.techtonicagame.com. That'll bring you to our board with the upvotes, downvotes. You've probably seen it by now. I really encourage you to use it. If you have any stake in this game and the way that the features are implemented and rolled out, this is the place to kind of sound off. Discord, we've kind of started to push people towards the feedback site because it is so much better linked with our Jira system and our ticket creation platform, right? This just makes it a lot easier for us to parse feedback and a lot easier for us to visualize things. I did see someone say that they're concerned about duplicates. Yes, please search and make sure that you've taken 30 seconds to find out if there's a thread that's already been created or a request that's already been created. But on our end, we're keeping track as well, and you'll probably see us merge some similar requests too, which we have the ability to do that. So that's it. Stack filter inserters brought to you by the community. Thank you for upvoting it on the feedback site. Thank you for upvoting the vertical belts as well. We'll have a lot more to talk about with the factory efficiency update. Here's that roadmap. Once again, you can see we've got a lot coming, from quick copy to the replacement tool, the vertical belts, stack filter.
So the storage limiting is one that we've also been waiting for quite a while, so that you can set a box, say, to just have 2 stacks worth in there, rather than having to fill up these massive boxes all the time and waste all your resources, which you don't always want to do.
Inserters and other stuff. I can't wait to reveal this with you, and we'll be looking at them one at a time, or maybe even 2 at a time, as we roll towards the update's launch. Thanks for being here. Join us on the Discord, discord.gg/Techtonica. See you next week.
Okay, guys, so that's the end of that. I didn't really have too much to say in this week, although I'm really looking forward to seeing those stack inserters and getting them in game. So if you've enjoyed this, then please give me a like. Remember, I am coming out with my efficiency build start tomorrow. I hope I've been putting a bit more work into this, so I'm hoping that you'll like that. And always go and watch these videos over on Firehoses Discord on their Discord as well as their YouTube, which will be linked down below. And I'll see you in the next episode. All. Thanks for watching. Bye.